Do you want to see how you can make $45.12 with just one click? In this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. It's absolutely free. You don't need any skills or experience. You can do this from anywhere in the world. Also, if you stick to the end of the video, I'm going to show you 100% free software that you can do to automate this, but you've got to stick all the way to the end of this video. If you're into entrepreneurship and making money online, subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification so you get notified every time I put up another video. Linda Bomba here. I am a full-time internet marketer. And what am I talking about in this video? I'm going to go over to a site called peopleperhour.com. I'll leave a link below. You can sign up for this completely free. And this is a site, there's a bunch of them out there. They have freelancers on here that you come, and I've used sites like this to get for the outsourced jobs that I don't want to do or that I'm not very good at. And there's people come on here and they're advertising their skills. And you may say to me, well, you don't have any skills. You don't need any skills, because in a minute I'm going to actually do a demonstration on this video to show you how you can do this in one click with the software I'm going to give you access to for free, but I'll get into that in a second. And the actual task here is, I did a search up here for background removal, and I'm getting a bunch of people that are coming up here that offer that service. And if you've ever had a photo that you've wanted to take the background out, you might be standing behind a wall or something and you just want to remove it, there's people on here offering that service. And you can see some of them, these are in euros. This guy wants 40 euros, which that's about $45.12 in US dollars. That's why I titled this video, Earn $45.12. Now some other people on here is charging 39, 30, 32, and if I sort this out by rate, I could do $10 to $30 and do another sort, and you can see there's people coming up. So the people are charging anywhere from like 10 euros, I think is probably or if I do another sort less than 10 euros. Let's do another sort here. There are some people on here charging 8 euros. So it's going anywhere from $8, and I think the highest one I saw on here, if I do more than 50 euros, there are some people on here charging 100 euros, 150, 183 euros to do this simple little task that I'm going to show you in a second. And I'm going to do a demo and prove to you just need to do this in one click. So they set profiles up to offer this service to people. And I know I've used it because I've got some photos I wanted the actual background. And before I found this tool, I paid somebody to do it. And you can come here and do the same thing. You set up a profile, it's free. I'll leave a link below, and you offer their services. Now I'm going to give you some tips in a few minutes of how to get yourself out here on this site and get more sales, and I'll get into that in a second. But I've got this cool tool to actually remove the background to make this easier. So you can charge, you can see all the different rates here that people are charging on this actual site to do this. You can see that there's 7 coming up here. So if I come over here, if you search remove BG, it's going to take you to this site, and I'm going to show you in a second and how to do this really with one click. You set up this account for free, and you come here, you upload the photo, and I'm going to show you that in a second. You can see here 100% automatically in 5 seconds, and this is even saying without a single click. Well, the click is this, because I'm going to come over here, I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to actually pull up a photo I have. I come in here and pull up a photo. Okay, this is a picture of me with a background, and there you go. This is the original, and this is the one without the image, and you can do this. You can get access to this for free. You can see out these other ones, but that's how easy this is to do the service. So I told you I would give you some hints on here and I'm going to give you some more tips about how to actually get yourself up here, what to do to get yourself out here so you can get more sales with this. Because if you've never done this before, you need to come here and set a profile up. And I'll use this woman here. This is her profile, and you don't want to copy somebody's, word for word, word by word. But to get an idea of now she did a really good job on her profile. You definitely want to put a picture up here, and I'm going to give you another tip in a second that how you can get more sales with this. But you can see what she did. She put some skills in here, and you could put graphic design, because if you're just going to be offering the background removal service, you've got the tool that I'm giving you access to here for free. But you can take a look at what she's done. Now, she's also, another tip I'll give you is if you look over here, she's gotten people that she's actually done work for to do a review. And if you start getting, you want to ask people once you've completed a service, to ask them, say, hey, can you give me a review? Because you want to put those on your profile. And you may be thinking to me, well, I've never done this before, I'm going to be a new profile. What you want to do is, and this is probably the biggest tip I can give you in this whole thing, because if you're brand new and you're coming here, you're going to put a profile up. The one thing that you can do is, I did do some sorting here by price. You can see less than $10, and these are yours, 10 euros, 10 to 30. What you want to do when you're starting out with this, if you're brand new, is you want to price yourself really lower than everybody else. And I think the lowest price I saw on here was about $8. If I go back and I sort this, less than 10 euros, $8 is the lowest rate on here. My recommendation to you is do 5, because now a lot of people come on a site like this. They may just be starting out. They may not have a lot of money to outsource stuff. And I'm telling you to do $5, because the lowest rate on here are 5 euros, which that's over $5 in US dollars, because you'll get yourself out there. And you can see, like this guy, he's got a 5-star review, and he's done like over 2,500 reviews. So you want to set yourself lower than anybody else on here and work your way up to the point where, the people on here that are charging 40 euros, 50 euros, that you can start making more with this, because that will just get you out there. And I don't want you to think just because something's priced low or high that it's better than something else, because it's not. But if you're new, that's definitely the way that you want to go on this site, and charge less than everybody else. And I'm showing you this particular site, and I'm going to give you another tip to get more sales with this right out of the gate. But because this site is newer, there's less competition on here than there is on some other sites. Like one of the ones I use that I've used to hire people is called Upwork.com. It's kind of a notch up, people up there, they earn more because they've got more skills. And you probably don't want to start out on a site like that doing this, because until you get some more experience and get some going, because you can start doing multiple sites, and I'll show you that in a second. But this site, there's less competition, so you want to start over here. And I would, when you're doing your profile, I would start out at 5 euros, because there's nobody else on here. If you look at this, the lowest rate on here, well, here's one for 7. But if you do 5 euros, and you'll make more in US dollars, because US dollars convert more, to get yourself going on this and get started, versus starting out, charging like 40 euros. You can try that, but if you're brand new on here, because if you look at some of these profiles, and come here, get some ideas, like I'll look at this guy's profile. And this guy actually, and you can kind of get some ideas. He's showing different images. You can get some off this site. That was my thing. But you can see they've got some, you can take some ones off here and build your profile up, because he's actually showing people the job that he did. And you can see he's gotten 5 stars. He charges $10. He's done over 600 projects. But if you start low, I'm telling you, if you go lower than anybody else on here, you'll start getting some jobs and start getting some, people and giving you reviews and things, so you can start getting some jobs with this. But this is really just a matter of one click. Now, I did tell you that I'm going to show you another way you can boost your sales. This is one site. This is not as much competition. Another site you can come over here and do the same thing is called Fiverr. Fiverr is more well known. I've used Fiverr myself to come and outsource and have some people do some things for me. You want to come over here, you want to set a profile up. If I search over here, remove background. Now, a lot of these gigs on here are $5. And if you're starting out on here, you can start $5, but if you really wanted to get some going here on this site, you could start lower. You could start 4 or 3 just to get some attention. You can see, look at some other profiles. I'll give you a few tips about this site that you can use. Don't do an image on your profile, do a video. People per hour doesn't let you do that, because video is going to push you more to the front of Fiverr's the front page on this. That'll get you more exposure. It'll get yourself out there, and get some people reviewing them and getting some. You can see some of these people are level 2 sellers, level 1. When you start out, you're just a seller, but you can work your way up to level 1 or level 2, and there's people making a lot of money on the site. You can see there's over 15,000 results, and I bet you if you came on here, because most of these gigs start at $5, you could start with like $1 on this, and you'd be getting some jobs just because, and you can show people that you're offering a quality service at a much lesser price than a lot of the other ones. So if you've found value with this video, please like it. I'd really appreciate it. Now, if you don't want to do this and you want to see how I'm making a passive full-time income and get my #1 recommendation to work from home to make $200 to $500 a week, click the first link below this video, and I'll see you on the inside.